My name is Martin McHugh and my role is Chairman of Martec Engineering Group. Martec Engineering is an architectural metalwork company supplying a number of things including doors, steel windows and steel curtain walling. We're lucky to meet Professor Pedreschi at a workshop through Scottish Enterprise over 20 years ago. The first KTP we did, the main aim was to produce a door which we eventually called our Premier E-Class door, which was in particular the markets and the local authority and housing association. They had to be cheaper than our competitors. A lot of companies and local authorities were using wooden doors, but they weren't standing up to the damage that they were getting done. So it was a particular design to allow the easy removal of the glazing and refitting of the glazing. And that was a game changer for us in terms of not only to be able to produce it cheaper than that we had previously, but actually more profitable. When we moved into the second KTP, we had a couple of products in mind that we felt we wanted to move on and design, and we had no knowledge in-house about how best to go about designing a product of that nature. So first protocol had to be Edinburgh University, and after speaking to Remo in particular, he was quite clear that he could help us achieve our goals. It was a door that we had earmarked for high-end apartment blocks and public buildings where the egress and egress was important. And this door and the way it was designed was unique in the UK market. And to achieve that, which we did, was incredible. And I have to say, without the input from Edinburgh University and Remo, and being involved in KTP, we would never have achieved it. The KTP was very flexible. We could see that very early on in the process. During this KTP, we had the tragedy at Grenfell. At that time, the buildings surrounding that particular building, they each had refuse chutes. They had a hopper door, which was not fire rated. We were contacted actually and asked, could we design a fire-rated hopper door for these buildings surrounding the Grenfell Tower, exactly the same types of buildings. And during the KTP, we managed to design a fire-rated hopper, a 120-minute fire-rated hopper, that we then fitted into every building surrounding the Grenfell Tower. I think without being involved in the KTP at the time and the people that we had surrounding us and helping us, then that would not have happened. And that product now is the most profitable product in our business. I reckon we have made over £3 million of profits off the back of the very first KTP. The second KTP, which is clearly at very early stages, I would be more than happy to say that we will exceed that number over the next 10 years. So financially, for the business and the success of the business, it's been instrumental in most of the success we've had over the last 20 years. We got a lot of support from everybody in the KTP group who really bent over backwards to help us in a lot of occasions and made it so much easier for us and so simple at the end of the day. And you know, I would highly commend them for that, because we really struggled in some of it in how we portrayed the business and how we completed the form, but they were so helpful. KTP, I think, is a must for any business that's want to better themselves, want to be more successful. If innovation in particular is something that's in their thoughts, then KTP has got to be the first choice, and it will be a great success, because I can say that hand in hand it has been for us.